Hey everybody, we're back with more Gex.
What happened to me?
You're Bubsy still.
I'm a different. But yeah, in between the recordings. Oh yeah, we're a vampire. In
Yep,
between the recordings, I made a different Bubsy icon for myself.
that's fair. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I off screen I did the collect 100 fly coins missions. So yeah, so that was my goal. I just did that. Um, Nice, easy, simple, you know?
Yeah. Where are we going in here again?
Because we need to do the 3 mini games.
Oh right. So you wanted me to ask a thing about Gex.
Yes. Do you think Gex has media awareness, or is he just throwing out quotes without understanding the logic or intent behind them?
I think that the creators of Gex probably have media awareness, but did not give a fuck.
My thought process is that Gex does not have much media literacy, but he has like the bare minimum, so he can just
The bare minimum. We're on the bare.
yeah. You say, I say, stop shooting me.
I say, bring in the lions.
Give me a second, I'm gonna turn off my fan. It is way too hot.
Ah, yes, because turning off your fan will make it colder.
Well, my thought process was more that like I didn't want it picking up on the mic.
Oh, fair.
I do not get that.
What did he say?
He keeps saying nothing better than a mental in the morning, but then like a Hugh Laurie, I guess, you know that like actor who's like,
Yeah, how?
yes, Dr. Frankenstein. You know that
Uh,
voice?
I mean, that's not Hugh Laurie.
Oh, then who is it?
Well, Hugh Laurie is Dr. House.
Yeah, you're right. Then who am I thinking about?
Igor?
No, it's not Igor. It's like a specific actor.
Yeah, I got none.
Oh, I found a pretty neat secret.
Easter egg. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, is that full health? Oh
No,
hey,
it's
that looks like that's probably gonna be a mini game.
no, that's not a mini game. The mini game's here.
Oh.
We're gonna play ball.
Oh
My
yeah.
favorite bit from Sonic 06. Fuck.
The Ball is the first game ever made.
I thought it was the wheel.
No, the first game. Ah, fuck.
Oh, what's fucking?
The Ball is the first game ever being invented. Stone Age man, he picked up a rock and he said, "Oh, this is a ball." He throwed it and he killed the man. He said, "Oh, what fun!" And now everybody loves their balls until the 5 billion when the last human picks up the last skull of his enemy and says, "This is the final ball of all." Ja?
What's that?
What's that? It's the Toymaker's ball speech.
Oh, Doctor Who.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of forgot all about that episode.
It was such a good episode, though.
It is a good
Especially the
episode.
play.
The Toymaker's the good part about that.
Oh, definitely. Toymaker and Donna and Doctor. I honestly struggled to think of anything bad about it. I'm gonna be honest.
That's what Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah. He absolutely kills it with eccentric villains.
This is one ritzy joint for a video game. Where is Alicia Silverstone? We need a real clue. There's nothing better than a good mental in the morning.
Man, it really sucks that Neil Patrick Harris's character Stefano got killed off by Count Olaf in Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yeah, real shame.
Yeah. At least Count Olaf died in the town, murdered by the Baudelaires.
How pretty. How fightable before time runs out.
Well, on the positive, it is nice that they let him come back to play the role of Coach Genghis for a while.
Where is Alicia Silverstone?
Oh, yeah.
We need a real clue.
I like that they keep giving him cameos, like Captain Sham.
Yeah.
That was a nice cameo.
I also really like when they did that movie with Jim Carrey. It's so weird how that series just keeps killing off like characters, but then just brings the actors back, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate the events that transpire in that series.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, the Netflix series of unfortunate events is so good.
One ritzy joint for a
It is actually quite good, yeah.
Let's get it on.
I'm trying to think if there's like any issues I have, and I think the only one that comes to mind is that like the final episode should have been a two-parter.
Yeah.
It's kind of baffling that they decide like, yeah, the book with the most going on that breaks away from the formula is the one that needs to be the shortest, you know?
Yeah, I mean, well, you can blame Netflix for that. I guarantee what happened is Netflix executives were like, these could just be bundled into one episode. You'll be fine.
Oh,
I guarantee it was executive meddling.
considering how much executive control
Sir, 100
Lemony Snicket had,
you want extra?
I don't believe that. I think maybe he thought it would be better to just make it like a one-parter and be like, yeah, I can explain all this in like a sequel series that never appeared, you know?
Maybe. Oh, hell yeah, Castaway. Oh, that was a really weird transition.
Yeah, that was kind of fucky. Okay, I need 13 remotes.
Oh, Pyramid. Oh, man, this came out in 2003?
1999.
Oh. Did it come out before or after The Mummy?
I don't know.
I really hope it's after, because I would love to see references to the
There
Brendan Fraser
probably
Mummy.
is. Because there's an Egypt level.
Yeah, I know. I saw that pyramid. I'm just wondering if it's it's gonna reference the 1999 Mummy movie, or if it's gonna reference another Mummy movie
We can do that later.
with the bonus level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check out that pyramid.
Well, we gotta find it first.
Oh,
The Western Station. Okay.
it was right next to. It was right next to where you, to that. It was by the TV. It's like right. It's on the behind you. It's down that cliff. To your left.
Dang it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I meant right when I said left. That's my B.
It's fine. There we go.
Can I supersize this?
Oh god, this is after Super Size Me came out?
I don't
Or
think
is it-
so. I think it's
Oh,
just
then
like the
Oh, yeah, the term used in movie theaters for, drinks and shit.
you know.
Ooh, Egypt bonus.
Yeah, but let's go to Egypt first.
Lock and load, little lizard.
All right, the Tut TV.
Oh, hell yeah, it's gonna be Raiders. Raiders is a really good movie.
It is.
Born in Arizona, got a condo made of stone.
Oh, right. So, you were complaining about a
Next to the
thing
gay rodeo. I
last.
feel like I'm back at 54.
Oh, hell
was-
yeah, Bill
what-
and Ted.
What was I complaining about?
You were complaining about something involving the voices last episode.
Oh, yes. So
Nothing attracts the ladies more than
I was
your
complaining
ass.
because I was like, oh, Gex has like various voice actors, especially in like Europe. And it's a real shame that like you can't change the region for his voice. Well, it turns out you can. So I take
Well,
that back.
Well, to be fair, they had like recently patched it in.
Yeah, they patched it in like the day after the game released. So
Or like, no, it was like a week before we recorded.
yeah, just a little bit before we recorded. We recorded
Yeah,
like
so you-
the week of release. So
Oh shit, you're right. So yeah, in between the time you initially played and that is certainly a tornado effect. I like that outfit.
it's a neat outfit.
I love all the different outfits they give Gex.
Agreed. I just like outfits in general. It's like why in like every game I always want to see like costumes.
Oh, definitely.
I think that's like 90% of the appeal of like Marvel Rivals, to be fair. The fact that
Yeah,
like
I
every
mean,
hero
like-
has like 10 different costumes.
That was like half the appeal of Overwatch.
True. It's like half the appeal of like, any team shooter.
Yeah. Or any multiplayer game in general.
You know, I'm not gonna focus on the
The flies this
flies.
stream.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do it off stream.
yeah. Most King Tut's tomb, King Kong's tomb. Oh,
King Kong.
yeah, he's Egyptian, don't you know?
Yeah. Of course I know.
I'll kidnap all the oceans of the world, underdog!
Did you ever watch the Underdog movie?
God, I've seen like clips of it.
It's not good.
This place is drier than Linda Tripp's
I mean,
summer
fair.
night.
I never expected it to be.
I remember watching it on a portable DVD player with
Oh, one moment. And we're back. Sorry about that.
hell yeah. So yeah, I was watching. I
Give me a
remember
second.
vividly watching Underdog on a
From Mr. Sinatra.
um. Ooh, nice.
It's not what I wanted. I didn't want to release the souls. I wanted to do the 3 stabs.
All right.
Oh, wait
On
a
a
minute, over
portable
here.
DVD player. Oh, that's cute.
On a portable DVD player, you know.
Again, my God.
Yeah, when I was in the car on a trip to a family reunion.
That's fair. Was at least the family reunion fun?
No, I got sand in my eyes.
From Underdog, right?
No, from my cousin.
Fair enough.
The one,
Buy American.
The
the
one
one
with the yeah.
yeah, the one that used to babysit us.
Mm.
I'm not going that way. It's much too rocky. This way is much easier.
Because I beat her at horseshoes.
Mm. I don't know what the blue light's for, to be honest. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't do the collectibles, and I still do the collectibles because I'm
Well,
collectible
because
brand.
they're there. They're right there. Ah, spider.
When this level is over, I am selling this hat.
At least there was a checkpoint. Do you have to manually eat them?
Yes.
I'm a bad man.
I like that. I like golden Gex. It's a really nice palette.
Oh, I shoot fireballs.
Oh man, you're straight up Spyro in this bitch. Ah.
That's what I was supposed to do.
always
Okay.
The headdress makes the man. A headdress, a diaper, and I'm good to go.
Gex. It's gross. That's too much info.
Man, I think it would be pretty dope for someone to like what's it, Toy House is
Uncle Owen, this Archer has a bad
who's the
motor.
ones that made the Spyro and Crash remakes?
Toys for Bob.
Yeah, Toys for
Okay.
Bob. I knew it had. I think it would be dope if like they had if there was a that
Yeah.
style
There's no beach in all
of
the
remake
fish I can eat.
for Gex.
That would be neat. Okay, so to be fair, Toys for Bob didn't do the Crash remake. They did the 4th Crash game. The Crash
Right.
remake was done by Vicarious Visions.
Right, right.
For sale. 20,000. Oof. You don't get pyramids for that price anymore.
Well, obviously, it's a pyramid scheme.
Caligula plus anyone. Dear God.
Caligula plus Ford.
Plus Horde?
Ford.
Transport, I'm saved.
Caligula plus Ford.
You're gonna have to say that again because I'm hearing Caligula plus Horde.
No, Maligula plus Ford.
Oh, okay.
I was making a second after joke.
Yeah, I get it now. I was hearing Caligula because I said Caligula, and then I was hearing you say Caligula. Because you
Nah,
weren't emphasizing the M.
Well, I was. I don't think Discord was picking up.
Egyptians 0.
I've solved the riddle of the Sphinx, and now I shall work on the riddle of the Minx. And that means you, Nefertatas.
Hey, Caligula, just get me home.
God, you want to hear one of the
Rock and
dumbest
roll, little
takes
lizard.
from earlier this year?
Yes, let's hear dumb takes.
It was in reference to games like Lethal Company and
Oh, I know this one.
There's a place
yeah,
in France with
and
a lady
Helldivers.
man.
You know, cooperative action games.
I wish
Not
my
really cooperative
brother
action, it's more like
Well,
collective horror
yeah,
games.
well, just co-op games, pretty much. Uh,
I wish my brother
but yeah, it's. I don't know how else to describe it, but I call this genre of game friend swap, and its sole purpose of existence is friend farming.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Funniest response is friend farming is a word only someone who has none could come up with.
Uncle Owen, this statue has a bad motivator.
But yeah.
You know, fair enough. Fair enough. That is.
That was a Star Wars reference, by the way.
Yeah, he makes a bunch of those. Onk if you're corny. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him that one. That one was pretty good. That's an old Giza. Huh.
My pals
He,
have come up.
he wasn't, though. He died when he was like 14.
I think it was like 15 is the age that people have settled on. But yeah, he was definitely a teenager. I'm gonna find the rest of the things. I only have one. I need 3. God, friend swap is such a stupid word.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I am not personally a fan of co-op games. But also, do think they're fun on occasion.
I think my main issue is there's like a whole genre of like co-op games that are basically stick 10 people in a room and have them just sort of have fun together, which is
I mean, that
kind of
there's nothing
lazy,
bad-
but like congrats to whoever can make that work, you know?
I mean, I find Space Station 14 kind of fun, although the main servers I'm in are making some really stupid choices.
Mm.
And it's all one admin that's making the trying to push these stupid changes.
Oh, it's always
sure
like
you know-
one overzealous admin.
Yeah. So one of the changes is, so currently, most of the roles that you can play just require hours of playtime in other roles. You know, like for the basic level of like the
Competency.
basic entry level roles just require you to play on the server for like 4 hours or so.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and that gets you the entry level roles in each department, and then, you know, to move up you have to play in the specific department for a few hours in order to unlock the more advanced roles. Like if you want to play security, you gotta play as a cadet you have to play as a cadet for like 4 hours, and to unlock security officer, and then play security officer for like 10 hours in order to unlock like the warden or whatever, as an example. And the only roles that are under whitelist are command, are the heads of the department.
Oof, I don't like
But the
this.
thing is,
I'm having trouble finding where I need to go for the other collectibles.
there's gotta be a door. What about that door?
I already went through here.
Did you?
Yeah, it's only here. There's nothing. Wait.
Oh, there's a checkpoint up there. Yeah, the admin wants to make it so every role except for the first tier roles require whitelist, which is stupid. And their logic is like, oh, well, the people who actually want to play them will just take the 5 minutes it takes to fill out the whitelist application. And it's like, yeah, it still takes like 2 months. Like, even with just command being under whitelist, it takes like 2 months for the applications to be approved. And on top of that, nobody's going to want to fill out paperwork in order to play a role that they have 800 hours in.
Yeah.
And the admin's response was, well, if they have 800 hours in the role, it shouldn't be hard for them to get whitelisted. Like, actively missing the point. Oh my god.
Bill and Ted saved me.
We've seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, I love it.
It is great. Ah, the TARDIS.
Swinging, baby.
Here we are. There's no beach and all the clams I can eat. Uncle Owen, this Archer is a bad motivator.
Man, I'm sad we didn't get to finish our Star Wars watch party on May the 4th.
Yeah. My power went out
Yeah,
for like multiples of hours.
yeah. And it was like right when Ben was telling the backstory.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Oh, Lake Placid.
Speaking of Star Wars, I love Anakin Shrugged,
Oh yeah,
the latest one.
the latest one by Seals Are Good.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious. I love the jokes they had about. I love the meta humor they had. Bale's like, I heard a legend about assumptions. They make conversations go faster. And that's a quote from the original Seals Are Good Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise, where Anakin is like, where Palpatine's like, you know what they say about assumptions? Anakin's just like, yeah, always make them. They make conversations go faster.
So we're doing the Army channel now.
Hells yeah.
Shoot the searchlights. Whack 5/10. Okay.
I feel like if Gex came out like
Ryan, I don't know, Ryan, but if it gets me a tongue full of bugs,
5
that's my
years
mission.
later, this definitely would have been a Metal Gear parody.
Nothing like army clothes for total comfort.
Please curb your lizard. Never.
This helmet is gonna muss my
So
hair.
if Gex was made like today, what movies do you think they would draw inspiration from?
My thought process is that if Gex was made today, first off, he'd have a hip young daughter or something who would tell all the modern jokes, and he would tell the stupid 80s jokes. And part of the conflict would be the differences between their generations of humor.
Yeah, probably Don't Step on the Landmines.
Well, I was trying to jump on it.
Yeah, that's probably worse. fun fact, you know the whole trope of landmines only going off when you step off of them?
Yeah, false.
Uh, yeah, it's false. The way landmines work, the reason why people thought that was because landmines had a slight delay before going off, and typically the delay is long enough that it goes off when someone's on the way to stepping off,
Mm.
which gives the impression that's the release that makes them go off.
Mm.
You just open that door?
Yeah, Gex does that sometimes. He's got hands.
What's in it?
Let's get it on.
Hello, soldier.
All is fair in love and war. Now that war is out of the way, well,
Don't you ever give up?
I have not yet begun to fight. I think.
I like how pathetic he is.
Gex, you're incorrigible.
Lock and load.
The new Gex game comes out, and like his daughter or something is like his kid with Agent Extra.
Yeah. It's just looks like Gex, but with like, you know, the hacker hair, you know, like dyed cut.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Oh yeah.
Destructible environments.
Eat your heart out, Battlefield. Eat your heart out, War Thunder. Go leak military secrets elsewhere. God, I can't believe it happened again. Well, no, I can believe it happened again.
It's amazing that it keeps happening.
I am convinced. Well, if it weren't for the fact that War Thunder has to, like, every time it happens, before, like, the press even know, War Thunder puts out statements being like, another confidential information leak. We are begging you to please stop talking about confidential or about classified intelligence
Government secrets.
in our forums. And it's not just America's; it's all over the world that it's happening.
Just tells me that everybody really, really likes War Thunder. Especially people who should not be in charge of military secrets.
No, what I think is that they don't like it because it's inaccurate and they can't stand the inaccuracy, so they have to go on with their Cheeto-covered fingers and after, you know, killing a bunch of people and being like, actually, the tank doesn't have a fire rate of, it can actually be reload and fired much faster.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
You're coming in quiet because you're talking kind of quiet recently, so...
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so I increased your volume a little more.
Okay. But yeah, the, I think it's that they can't stand that it's not 100% accurate and they have to correct. It's the desire to correct someone.
Did I get them all?
I mean, that wall definitely looks destructible.
This one? No. This is the one that's not destructible.
There's gotta be one more that you're missing.
I guarantee you there's one more.
So this is totally a war crime, right? You
Oh,
can't just
absolutely.
ride a tank into a residential area and start blowing up buildings.
Oh yeah. Do you think war crimes are gonna stop Gex?
No.
Oh no, I figured it out. Okay, I had to break all
Oh,
of
you
the
had
crates.
yeah, yeah.
That was amazing, sir. Well done.
You
Yeah.
see, Agent Extra, I have a British butler because the British know how to get it down.
It's tail time.
So, a new Gex game is coming out, and you're in charge of level design. What movie or genre would you pull from?
That's good. Probably superheroes.
Superheroes?
Yeah, superhero
Is
channel.
it? All right, all right. And what kind of puzzles? What would the remotes be?
Gosh, I guess the real thing with war is heck. Huh. I think the real thing would be like. The important thing is that like it depend on like the gameplay style. Like if it's just like 1-to-1 this, that probably wouldn't be like too different. But I guarantee you that like there would probably be some modernizations.
Yeah. Oh, well, you get to choose the modernizations.
Fair enough. You are here.
Nice.
I think the big thing would probably be like a superhero team up. You know, classic.
Oh yeah. What would Gex's daughter be the one that you gotta team up with?
Yeah. I'm
Alright,
trying to
what would-
decide who, like to what extent I can get it with parody, because I'm like thinking to myself, at what point is it gonna be like just Marvel jokes, you know?
I mean, there'd be nothing wrong with just Marvel jokes.
That's
Maybe
fair. What?
maybe Gex makes jokes about the it makes jokes about like the pre-2000s or the early the early 2000s and before.
Oh, he's like
Uh
he wears all black and his daughter wears like a comic book accurate outfit.
yeah. He'd be like he'd look at her and be like, "What are we going to a circus?"
And then she has to explain comic book lore to him, and he's like just confused because he's an old man.
Yeah. Nobody would he'd be like nobody would care about the suit. Leather is what people want.
$25 million on this one level.
God. CinemaSins pisses me off. Like, Wolverine wearing the comic book accurate suit was a big deal.
Absolutely, it was great.
Yeah. The part that pisses me off the most about CinemaSins is that he pretends like has any kind of knowledge about the shit that he talks about when it's so blatant that he doesn't indulge in any media
Yeah.
outside of the modern movies, which he doesn't even indulge in because, you know, he ignores the movie and what happens so that he can complain.
Yeah.
His Sonic 3, the CinemaSins Sonic 3 was particularly infuriating because at the end, CinemaSins is like, "Oh, I hope this doesn't become another one of those bad guys becomes a good guy because we're ending the series kind of cliche." It's like, buddy, that's not a movie. That's not a thing from the movie. That's a thing the movie's doing because it's in the game.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he oh he legit thought that Gerald was a movie creation. He thought Gerald was made for the movie.
Which is bafflingly wrong.
I'm so glad CinemaSins is falling off.
What am I doing? I could just do this dive kick. Oh,
I think you need to take out. Yeah, you need to take everyone out.
dang it.
Swinging for the fences, baby.
Birdman is great.
Birdman's a great movie.
I mean the channel, but also the movie.
Oh, oh yeah, the Birdman. Fair enough.
Yeah, Birdman is a longtime critic of CinemaSins and has a series called Everything Wrong with Everything Wrong with.
Everything wrong with CinemaSins.
Yeah. Everything Wrong with CinemaSins. And it's basically him pointing out every reason why CinemaSins is wrong. And unlike CinemaSins, Birdman actually has the receipts to
Back
it
up
up.
his conversations. In fact, like one of the things about his channel is that like 80% of the time, people are trying to argue with him, so he's pulling out receipts.
Yeah.
For instance, the review for Spider-Man, he got a lot of flack for this one, where he argued that because Doctor Strange is like characterized as kind of a risk taker whose ego gets a hold of him, obviously he's gonna lose to Spider-Man in that fight because Spider-Man is, you know,
He's a talker.
yeah. And he can take advantage of the fact that Doctor Strange is arrogant and underestimates him. And then, like, people are like, when was he characterized as arrogant?
The start in his movie when he refused to take on any he basically acted like Dr. House pretty much. Like, he
Dr. House
refused
would have
to
done the impossible surgery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. He refused to take on any surgeries that would
Damage his reputation.
yeah, would damage his reputation. And yeah, he's always been arrogant.
He's a bit less arrogant in No Way Home, which is probably more a case of like a writer change, and the new writer didn't get that he was supposed to be arrogant. But he's always been arrogant. That's
Yeah.
not something new.
Yeah,
Especially when like he was up against Tony.
Oh yeah. Thing is, while he is smart, Peter Parker is just as smart. Like, Peter Parker and Doctor Strange, even without their superpowers, they still have the ability to take in and process information really quickly.
What's a cutthroat
And
code?
their ability to think quick
Pirate channel.
is pirates. Hell yeah. We're not paying for movies anymore.
The Buccaneer program.
Jail time.
I hope there's a lot of movie piracy quotes or references in here.
Survive the wall of death. Sing 4 pirate suits or zip on down to the TV. Let's do this.
Oh, that must be the
I
wall of
love
death.
this.
I get seasick. Hold the game still.
He gets
Hope the
seasick.
game's film.
Ooh, sir. Them treasure chests contain treasure.
Ooh, I love that skull. Oh, yeah, I like his peg leg.
Yeah.
Somebody's gotta do it.
They went all out with the costume changes.
Gopher. Captain Stubing needs a back rub.
Oh, I thought that was a door as well.
Yeah, Sam.
The Lido deck is filthy.
Cannon.
Oh yeah, cannon. God, this music slaps.
This game slaps in general, which is why I was very excited to have like a chance to play it for the channel.
Yeah. We're playing a lot of good games on the channel right now.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe I managed to get aggro on Phalanx.
Just know that at any moment I could always stop playing good games and go play Frogger and the Great Quest if I hate myself.
But we played a lot of bad games in quick succession, so we need to. Cause
We need to de-stress. Enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, which is why I'm enjoying Shadow of Colossus a lot.
I don't like that they do the kick to show you like how they want you to get across.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's not subtle, but like,
Crank up the Gilbert and Sullivan, dude.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
That camera angle is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I need to figure out what I'm gonna play once I finish Shadow of Colossus, because next week I'm probably gonna be finishing it.
Oh yeah. That'll be big.
Oh yeah.
We'll follow you, creature.
Yeah, last bad game I played was on the channel was Sonic 06.
That's an amazing game. How dare you?
Oh, what? Interesting. Yeah.
I'm tired of this Sonic 06 slander. People should come together and realize it's actually a genius game.
It is a genius game. It just plays like ass.
Fair enough.
Crank up
But don't forget to hit the
Gilbert and
button.
Sullivan, dude.
What?
There's a button up there.
I already did that.
Oh,
That's what's
I
summoned in
missed
the
it.
cannon.
Oh, I didn't realize another cannon was summoned.
Iceberg dead ahead.
Oh, Titanic.
Yeah.
I am still upset that we never got the Titanic level.
Well, it makes sense that they would still have Titanic voice lines.
Dang it.
Yeah. I think you need to do the jump kick for that.
Go birds. Happy to back.
I think if I was going to make a Gex movie, or not movie, a Gex game, the movies I would choose would be.
Obviously, it needs a proper Titanic level.
Well, yeah, it needs a proper Titanic though, but I think I would choose Battle Royale. You know, like your Hunger Games, your Divergent, your Labyrinth Runners.
I don't think that's a battle royale.
Well, you know what I mean.
Your young adult movie, your young adult books.
Yeah, young adult dystopian bullshit. God, did I ever tell you about so I've recently learned of a channel that I've come to love called Shitty Book Club.
Okay.
And it's a channel that reviews really bad.
Nice work, Pegleg.
Tag me, wench. When this is over, we can play pirate, and Blackbeard the Gecko will be your nasty cabin boy.
Why don't you just defeat Rez before you start making vacation plans?
Tag me? No, all right. Well, if you need me, I'll be out there somewhere trying to save you.
At least he has the dignity to give up.
Getting that booty.
Oh,
Like,
that's
it's
a
right
good
there.
one. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. So Shitty Book Club. It's a great channel that reviews bad books. One of the series that they did was, or one of the series they reviewed was a series of like a sci-fi retelling of various fairy tales.
Okay.
So like it is start in like with a dystopian sort of thing. You know, there's a plague that's wiping out humanity. There's there's moon people. But anyway, the first book is based on Cinderella, and she is a cyborg. And guess what she loses instead of a shoe?
Her legs.
Yep, she loses her leg. Because she's a cyborg.
Also, she's monster.
Also, she's immune to the plague.
Convenient.
Which is the important part. Oh. Yeah, after that, there is a character named, I think her name's Ruby.
It's pronounced Ruby.
No, I think her name's Ruby or Scarlet. I don't remember. But her story is that her grandmother, who was a geneticist, has gone missing. And she was studying the plague and trying to find a way to cure it. Can you guess what fairy tale her story is going to be based on? Can you guess?
I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Her name is Ruby and/or Scarlet, and it's a story in which her mother's gone missing, and her mother's a famous
Grandmother. Yeah, she's searching for her grandmother.
It's either gonna be Wizard of Oz or no, it's the one with the shoes and the wolf. The hood.
Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood.
Yes, sorry, I
Uh,
forgot Little Red
so-
Riding Hood is a fairy tale and not like and not like a movie about a wolf who's a reporter voiced by Patrick Warburton.
I love Hoodwinked. Hoodwinked 2, not so much. I think Hoodwinked 2 is still enjoyable to watch, but not for the right reasons.
I forgot Hoodwink 2 is a thing.
But yeah, I love it when crowds are cardboard standouts. So yeah, in the Little Red Riding Hood uh, book, she discovers that there's a secret army of genetically modified moon people. Because the relations between the Earth people and the Moon people are very tense, and the Queen of the Moon has to marry the Prince of Earth in order to try for long-term peace. The Prince of Earth being the Prince Charming from the Cinderella book.
Okay.
Anywho, the Little Red Riding Hood learns
Sparkus,
that.
where'd you learn those
Um,
moves? Ever been to a Turkish bathhouse?
Hey, that wasn't me, I swear. Besides, I'm about to try out some new holds on you, my precious pin doctor.
Easy there, Nacho Man, or I'll elbow drop you. Now get back to work.
Yeah, so she discovers that there's genetically modified super soldiers from the moon that have been infused with wolf DNA, and that's where the big bad wolf comes in. Let's see. Then another, then they, one of them is about one of the moon people in who's been trapped in a satellite monitoring the Earth's military, but wants to escape. With the help of Scarlet and the Big Bad Wolf. I'm sure you can guess what hers is based on.
In a satellite?
Yeah,
Is she a blonde?
she's a moon person, which means her appearance is whatever the person looking at her thinks looks best.
Is it
Because the moon
Rapunzel?
people, it is Rapunzel. She is Rapunzel. She's basically an Earth weeaboo. Oh yeah, and she falls in love for this for what appears to be a rogue with a heart of gold, because she looks into his criminal record and finds that he had a noble defense for each one, even if he was still found guilty. Not realizing that those were all lies, so that he could reduce his sentence.
Mm.
Um,
Bunny, get the bunny, get the bunny. I got the bunny.
Let's see. What else? Oh, and the Princess of the Moon, who has gone crazy because of her own psychic powers. She's an empath, and she's basically been forced, locked away in a garden, by the queen, who is not the rightful queen of the
God,
moon.
every time I hear the word empath, I cringe a little on the inside.
Yeah, no, the moon princess's name is Winter.
Snow White?
Yeah, she's Snow White.
I
Anywho,
I'll at least give him credit for being very obvious.
yeah, anywho, the whole thing ends up that the whole thing, it turns out Cinderella is actually the true heir to the moon, and Snow White is her sister, and she's the only one that can. She and like Cinderella and Snow White are the only ones that can take down the evil queen uh, who created the plague in order to uh, fuck over the earth.
Dang. By the way, we're only an hour in.
Yeah, how far into the game are we?
God, we are in a mount. I've never actually beaten this game, so I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see, how many levels are there?
Milton Berry's the name. Pumpkin's my name.
He whosoever is a reptile named Gex shall possess the powers of mighty Hercules.
Alright, there's 11 worlds.
I'm a hit. Get it?
Okay.
Worm. Dead. Meet him out.
Yeah, so there's 5 other worlds that we haven't been in.
Fair enough.
Hey! Are you guys playing cards?
Maybe you gotta hit that with something else. So I've, oh, that's dope. Amazing. Oh, it's ice. Holy shit, the power of gay. Happy Pride Month. Actually, I think this will be, posted on the, first day after Pride ends.
Dang. After Pride comes Wrath. Wrath of Hercules.
Heracles.
That's the sweet stuff, darling. Wormer. Dead. Niedermeyer. Dead.
They're all dead. God, I should watch that again. Have you ever seen Red Dwarf?
No.
It's really funny.
I've heard about it. I've been meaning to.
It is really funny. One of my one of my favorite gags is the zoom enhance.
Mmm.
They make fun of those kinds of gags, or just having an absurd like it starts with uncrop.
Dang.
Like, you're an artist. You know that the concept of uncrop is really stupid.
Yeah.
I'll send you the video afterwards.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to focus.
Oh, fair enough.
Are you guys playing
Oh, you can jump higher as Heracles.
No. I have a tail
No?
bounce.
I'm a hit.
It looks like you were jumping higher.
I wasn't really.
Use tail kicking and up drop for a little extra lift.
Oh, hell yeah, that was a harpy?
I think so.
Dead. Niedermeyer. Dead.
Oh, I was not expecting you to be able to land on the clouds.
I guess it's a bit of a practicality thing.
That is one powerful piece of
Yeah.
Stand a comfort out of you too.
Fuck.
You know what, I really like the Nameless King in Dark Souls 3, because you fight him on clouds. It's such a it's such a cool scene.
That's fair. He's a great boss fight. I'm not even gonna pretend he isn't.
Yeah. Oh, there's a draft right next to the platform you're trying to jump to.
I need to get to the aqueduct and
No.
find the lizard.
Oh,
You'll get
I
ready
see
to
it now. You're right. Dang. Made me look stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Smooch. You're cute when you're stoopy.
Oh wait, I know what I'm doing wrong.
Falling to your death?
I was jumping on the
I like
first
that
platform that appeared before me. I should have been,
Overshooting?
you'll see in a second.
Highlands of Wales. So weak to me.
How did that not break?
Milton Birdie's the name. Humpin's my game.
Did they say Milton Bradley?
No idea. Alright, so I jumped for the first one. What I should be doing is jumping for this one.
Are you guys playing?
Amazing. You did it.
I do like that
Yeah.
Gex is blue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think you need to be Heracles to move
Yeah.
that.
I wonder if this is like an extended Adventures of Hercules gag.
With Kevin Sorbo,
Yeah.
he got his ass kicked by Xena.
True.
I do like that Lucy Lawless has retained her relevancy far more than Kevin Sorbo.
With good reason.
Yeah,
Oh, shoot.
amazing. He did that just about as wrong as anyone could have done it.
Yeah, just like Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah. Disappointed. Oh my god.
I'm gonna frickin' lose it if I keep dying here.
Get it?
Yeah.
return to the map.
So, question.
Answer.
When you plug in your phone, do you think about that scene?
Not usually.
I think that would make a fun Gex level, is a modern Sherlock, but like have him be based off of the BBC Sherlock, but have another character be based off like the elementary Sherlock who actually gets things right.
True. I think that's the thing that bugs me the most about like Sherlock, because it's constantly jumping at like absurd conclusions that
Yeah.
are like, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but like the line of logic to get there is nonsense.
Yeah, and it's also extremely circumstantial with several more plausible. Like the thing about Sherlock, like the thing about the original Sherlock is he didn't jump to the crazy shit immediately. He like that's why he has the quote of uh whenever when you eliminate all other possibilities, whatever remains, no matter how implausible, is the answer, or whatever. I'm butchering that quote. But
Yeah.
the thing is, he started at reasonable and continued at reasonable until those explanations were eliminated.
Let's do fairy
With
tales. We were just talking about
fuck yeah,
fairy tales. Let's do fairy tales.
yeah, and with the BBC Sherlock, he jumps to the wildest conclusion. If I saw someone with a phone that had scratches on the charging port, I would not assume alcoholic. I would assume, oh, probably just plug in their phone at, hey, you're Little Red Riding Hood.
Yep. And I can fly, by
I
the
would,
way.
yeah. Oh,
Which
yeah.
is kind of a
It's
necessity
the,
because this level is bull.
I feel like hucking a loot.
it's the same animation as with the vampire.
Yep.
That's cool that they reuse the mechanics, but with a different aesthetic to
Get the most out of every mechanic. Yeah, fair enough.
yeah. Yeah. I love the parody of I love the parody of that scene in Sherlock.
Yeah.
What if that was the checkpoint TV that you passed?
It was a health TV.
Oh. It could have been.
It could have been a lot of things. Fuck.
Oh, someone put a band-aid on the beanstalk.
I was trapped in the dive animation.
Yeah. I do like vertical levels. So I got to the final boss in the Liza P DLC.
And on your
Oh, yes.
Aaron Spelling's broom closet.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Do you want to talk about it, or?
Do you think we're ever gonna revisit it on the channel?
Maybe. If I don't kill Gex first.
Aaron Spelling's
Do you think we're gonna revisit it soon?
Probably not.
Okay, then by the time we revisit it, it'll probably have, already been a known thing.
The final boss is Arlecchino!
Hell yeah.
I feel like hucking a loogie.
I was expecting it to be like Romeo or something. Like, turns out that he was like not actually dead, just horribly maimed. Like, oh man, you really got stuck in that animation. And yeah, I love the story that is going on in the DLC
By the
with
way,
there are so many twists.
I feel like hucking a
because of how well received the DLC and how well it sold, along with like the base game selling like 3 million something copies, everybody got a raise
Fuck
and
yeah.
bonuses.
Fuck yeah. That's what I love to see.
Yeah. Studios rewarding their developers instead of punishing them for nonsense.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You see, when you reward creators for being creative, they can make really cool shit.
Indeed.
It's amazing how far a company can go if they just respect their employees. But yeah, I really there are so many twists. Cause I was in a call with you as it was as I was playing. Oh,
Yes.
thank God. And so I was experiencing every twist as it happened. From learning that oh
I'll just die.
yeah, that's probably for the best. Yeah, learning that the learning the origin of Carlo's mother, to learning that the the Rosa estate that we've been working towards the entire time was the Monad house.
Yes.
That blew me away.
That's like where all the tragedies started.
Yeah, like that's a place that was built the fuck up. And the thing is, there's so much payoff for a bunch of buildup in the DLC.
True.
Like, and it's really good payoff. Cause the entire time you're searching for the legendary stalker, and you hear people talk about how badass she is and why she's the legendary stalker.
Wait,
And
she's the
then
ultimate badass.
yeah, she is the ultimate badass. So then eventually you actually get to recruit her as a companion, because you have to escort her to for the last stretch of the Monad house. But you're not escorting her; she's escorting you, because she lives up to that reputation. She can do the fucking waterfowl.
Indeed. Oh fuck. My reflex
And
is to press A whenever I'm like falling to do a glide. It's like a different button combo.
makes sense. Oh yeah, you're playing with your DualSense now.
Yeah.
You got a wire to play it without the latency that comes with Bluetooth.
Yep.
This is from Mr. Sinatra.
He just killed that pig.
But yeah, everything, and the twist that all the time they were talking about Arlecchino, like, naturally my assumption throughout the whole DLC was that they were talking about him, as we know. Oh wait, can you climb on that purple?
I ain't
There's
risking it
a
right
bunch-
now.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can definitely climb on it. Look at that pattern. That pattern is definitely a wall you could climb on. But yeah, all the time I was I have the picture in my mind, like, oh yeah, no, they're talking about him as he's a robot, probably, because he was the first robot to kill people. And then the twist where they're like, we're afraid Arlecchino's ergo has awoken, and it's like, oh shit,
You
they
found
were
the
talking
sunken
about,
boat.
yeah, it's like, oh shit, they were talking about him when he was alive.
And he was a person, yeah.
Yeah, that was a massive twist, in my opinion. And
And
like,
how like they cultivated it because they thought they could use it, and then it's like, no, we cannot use this. He's too insane.
yeah,
We can't control him. What are you thinking? And I'm like, obviously it backfires because they can't control him.
I feel like
Yeah.
looking a loogie.
It's great.
it is so fucking great.
Check out
Everything
Show, baby,
makes so much more sense. And I haven't beaten the boss yet, but I have some ideas on how I hope it goes, on how I hope it ends. Because I noticed that the spears that are, the spears that crucified Romeo.
Fuck, no,
They
no,
look,
no, 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 no.
oh,
God damn it.
they look kind of like the spears that pierced Arlecchino in the Alchemist Tower.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping that it ends with him being pierced in the same way.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it regardless.
Oh yeah, I can consistently get to the get halfway through the second phase, but
Oh yeah. That second
I-
phase is a pain. Dear God.
I have to use the perfect guard grindstone just to survive his initial attack.
He's brutal. He's heartless.
He's
Dear God.
aggressive. He's beautiful.
He's earned his hype.
Oh, absolutely. Like, Lies of P. I've said this multiple times, and each time I play, it becomes more and more true. If you told me it was a FromSoft game, I would have believed you. That's how high of a quality it is. Like, it can stand toe to toe with the very
Best
with the
in the
very
genre.
thing. Yeah. Ooh, that camera.
There we go. I did it. We're at the end.
Castle my asshole.
And on your left, Aaron Spelling's broom closet.
Dear God. Look how bad that fade-in is.
Oh yeah.
Lock and
Alright,
load,
do you want to call it here?
Yep.
Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. This was Gex. Tune in next week for more. In the meantime, you can check out some of the other stuff on the channel. I am playing Mario Brothers Ship and Shadow Colossus.
Oh, don't you look cute?
All right, there was nothing in my dossier about the little girl outfit. No, this is getting ridiculous.
Do you think red makes me look fat?
That's cute.
That is cute. Anywho, comment challenge of the day. What movie genre would you pull from in order to make a Gex level?
I would be all for the Gex level where he invades cinema sins and has to critique them. Oh, the video game movie adaptation channel.
It would be he would see a picture He would see a poster of a Gex movie and see that starring Crispy Rat.
I love that. And just to go
You
and
know,
be funny, dear goodness.
Anywho, thank you everybody for watching. With that out of the way, this is say back. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.